Okay, yo, welcome back. Welcome to the channel. It is, you know who I am. You clicked on the video. Okay, so today we got one that I'm really excited about. To kind of go ahead and kind of introduce this. So this is a guy named Chandler Roberts, and he's covering the song Hurricane by Luke Combs. But just to kind of tell you guys about him. So I met this guy a couple of weeks ago. So I started working at a new place. It's called FGL House, Florida Georgia Line House. It's a bar that they have here in Nashville. And so I started working there, and we do live music and stuff. And so this guy, the story that I was told about this guy was, it was a Friday night. That was his first time ever performing in Nashville. And for those of you that don't know, so Nashville is a huge, up and coming country artist live music scene. So like tons and tons of people move to Nashville just to like get the chance to sing, or just to get the chance to like be heard. So just about any bar or restaurant you go to, you can find live music. Or if you go to a local store, and you'll find like 2 or 3 people that are like aspiring artists. Like it's that kind of place. And so this guy, they said that he drove down from like Kentucky that day. He performed with a girl that night, and he had just signed with that girl's manager, and he had asked her like how she felt about, like performing with him, and she said, yeah. Well, kind of blah, 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 blah. Long and short, so where FGL is, it's in the busiest part of this like music scene downtown, called Lower Broadway. And that's where all your like major places are gonna be at, right beside the football stadium. And so this guy comes in, he doesn't say anything, doesn't really introduce himself. I don't think he did, I think she did. And this guy starts singing, and I kid you not, this whole place goes quiet. Like, I'm talking, we're all like taking orders, making drinks, like everybody's like kind of talking. And everybody literally stops at one time and just turns around. And I just remember like everybody kind of just getting silent when his first song was Outlaw by Luke Combs. And that was the craziest like live music experience I've ever had. I've seen people, like get a round of applause, a lot of people cheer for him, but I've never heard a place go silent and then everybody like just tune in at one time. Like, there's levels to this bar, and this guy had people like coming from the back of the mezzanine to the front to like hang over to look. He had people stopping on the stairs to like turn around and see. By the time he started singing his second song, there was nothing but just phones out, just recording this guy. And I guarantee they made at least $500 or $600 like a piece, just from people like tipping him, saying like, please just sing another song. He had people at the end begging him to sing another song when we were closing. Like, they were like, please, just one more. He had an encore. Like, it was this whole thing. And people that have worked there a long time, they were like, we've had tons of people come through here, and we've never, ever had anybody like get that type of response. Nobody's ever had that happen. And so I know this dude had to feel great about himself. But like, I took a picture with this dude because as soon as I heard him and I saw like the reaction, I was like, this guy's gonna be big one day. Like, I just know he is. And like, I looked up some of his stuff, and he has that like, I don't want to like jinx him or anything, but he really does sound like Luke Combs. And like a ton of people there said it like that day, he sounds like Luke Combs. Like, he was pulling people in off the street because people were thinking like the sound. They were like, is that Luke Combs in there? You're like, no, no, there's not Luke Combs in here. But like, he just has that type of like deep, rich type of country sound that a lot of people have like, I guess they say it's kind of missing from country right now because it's kind of popish. So they are like, he's like, there's a few guys that still kind of do that sound, and he's an up and coming guy that has that sound. So yeah, I wanted to react to this guy. I mean, I kind of already know what I'm in for, But I wanted to give y'all like that story to kind of how I found this guy, how to and how like I kind of like, you know, knew to check him out. So I hope y'all enjoy this. Yeah, it's I think I already said it, but it's Hurricane by Luke Combs. We all know the song. So let's enjoy this and be amazed. This guy is, I'm telling you, he's got a bright future. I just want you guys to think about this too. Listen to how this sounds right now, and he has no type of like professional audio. This is just a phone recording him. Just take that in.
I was feeling like myself for the first time in a long time. Till I come to you, some of your friends over there talking about. Then you were rolling with your hair in the wind, baby, with that morning. I was doing alright, just your side and my heart storming.
This dude, like, and I love people like this, because you see, he's not overdoing this. He's not trying to do too much. He's just simply just sitting down, singing. And this is exactly how he performed too. He just got on stage super chill, kind of interacted a little bit with the crowd, but just let his singing do the talking for him. And he just seems like a cool dude.
The moon went high and the stars were shining. The rain was driving, thunder and lightning. You wrecked my whole world when you came. You hit me like a hurricane. Knew it was gonna be a long night from the moment when locked eyes over whiskey all night, started talking about us again.
Just to kind of comment on the song, because I've never reacted to that song by Luke Combs, but how many of us have been there? Man, you see your ex in the bar, you know, you kind of avoid it for as long as you kind of can, you know, but then like since y'all's friends interact, so then you end up, you know, you get a drink, she's sitting there, she's standing right beside you or sitting right beside you at that point, like, so then you're getting another one, you're just like, hey, do you want another one, blah, 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 and then, oh man, before you know it, memories start coming back, and then you say this and that and da 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 da. A whirlwind. I tell you, I feel like it's harder breaking up with people than it is to like get with them, if that makes sense.
If I would've just laid my drink down, walked out,
Man,
I wouldn't be in my truck, driving us to your house. But you're rolling with your hair in the wind, baby, with that warning. I was doing alright, just your side and my heart storming. The moon went high and the stars were shining. The rain was driving, thunder and lightning. You wrecked my whole world when you came.
do you guys hear that? Like, just, he said he was, yeah, he was from Kentucky. Like, so, I mean, he just has that, okay, I'm trying to say this like with some type of premise. There's a lot of guys now that have like, it's almost like a forced country sound. Like, I don't listen to a ton of country music, but I listen to enough, like enough to know the distinction. And like, this dude, you can tell this is just simply from the heart. This is, he talks like this, this is him. Where like, you see some guys that are kind of just forcing it because they think they may have like a future if they have like this extra twang in their voice. Authenticity, man.
It hit me like a hurricane. Hit me like a hurricane. You hit me category 5.
That dude is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. To remind you guys, Chandler Roberts is his name. Remember it, because I guarantee it, you will see it very soon at somebody's show, whether it be like opening for them or performing somewhere, and slowly but surely he's gonna be his own main show. I'm telling you, this guy has what it takes. Like, and he just seems super humble, dude. Like that's the main thing too. Like it's like he just doesn't do too much. It's just, I don't know why I like that, but I do. Anything else I wanted to say on this guy? Yeah, go check this guy's Instagram out. He has some cool stuff on there. Check out his YouTube. Like, he doesn't have a bunch of videos, but he has enough so you can see like who he is. Yeah, and just support his come up. Well, at the same time, support my come up. Thanks for watching. We're still on the road to 5K. So we want to get there by December 25th. And what we're going to do is 3 giveaways. It's going to be, what did I say before? It's going to be a hat with my channel's logo, a t-shirt with my channel's logo, and a gift card. That's what it's going to be. And I'm just going to give it to 3 random subscribers. And we'll kind of give the details once we get closer to that. But yeah, and don't forget to check out my podcast, Sometimes Offensive. Oh, yes, we got a new podcast as well. It's me and one of my other friends. And we're actually on YouTube as well. So I'll leave a link to that in the description. So that one's called the Ambitious Journey Podcast. So you'll be able to do video and audio of that one. And then my Sometimes Offensive one is just on audio right now. You can check that out on all major platforms as well. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. We didn't forget that. And anything else that I need to say? I forgot to say. I think that's it. All right. Till next time.